Because of the mobile equipment you use as part of your job, phone, tablet, laptop, the scope of your workspace increases. When you connect your mobile equipment to a non-corporate network, you extend the corporate network. I'll walk you through a normal business trip and your re-entry back into your personal life. Let's start with you at your office on a Thursday morning. Your phone, tablet, and/or laptop are connected to either a corporate wired or wireless network. Then you get on the train to the airport and connect to the train's Wi-Fi. At the airport terminal, and then on the plane, you connect to each of their Wi-Fi networks. Your taxi or Uber on the way to the hotel doesn't have Wi-Fi, so your mobile phone is connected to 4G LTE. You may not know, but a 4G LTE network is not a private network segment. It is one shared with other subscribers of, for example, Verizon. At the hotel at night, you're on their network. Next morning, you do some pre-meeting preparation at Starbucks while on their Wi-Fi. During your customer meeting, you're on their network. Because you need to do some work on your laptop in the taxi on the way back to the airport, your laptop is connected via your Air card. But Air cards use 4G LTE data connections like mobile phones, so it is not a private network. When you're back at home Friday night, you connect to your home network. Saturday, you watch the game at a relative's house and connect to their Wi-Fi. Sunday, you go to the gym and connect to their network. Before, during, and after your trip, in all these contexts, you are sending and receiving confidential information. So what? You do this all the time, and it's great that you have instant access to information. The problem is that hackers on those non-corporate networks can observe your behavior unless you protect yourself with VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it is not the same thing as a firewall. You have to log into a VPN. Companies usually host multiple VPNs, one for each region for your convenience. Before I detail the benefits of using VPN, here is the information that is potentially visible to others connected to the same network as you. Sites you visit in a browser and sites visited behind the scenes as you use mobile apps and client applications. Some web pages you visit, like news and Wikipedia articles, return static content that you don't influence just by visiting those pages. However, a lot of web pages you visit give you the opportunity to tailor the content they return by allowing you to type, potentially visible, query information into a web form. And finally, the static page content, or the page's response to your query, is potentially visible to someone connected to the same network as you. Here is what is visible and what is hidden. First, everything that is potentially visible is hidden when you enable VPN. But without VPN enabled, the situation gets complicated. It depends upon whether the page's owner serves you the page via HTTPS or HTTP. The S in HTTPS stands for secure. I'll show you some examples in a second, but even if the page you visit is served to you via HTTPS, without VPN enabled, the fact that you are visiting that site is visible to others connected to the same network as you. And when you visit a page served to you via HTTP, without VPN being enabled, everything is visible. Services which believe they are processing your confidential information often use HTTPS to protect you, which is good. However, a service's idea of what information is confidential to you and your idea of what is confidential might be different. Therefore, avoid this confusion by enabling VPN when doing confidential network activity while connected to a non-corporate network. I did a query in Salesforce for my customer. You can see that the query string I typed appears in the URL on the right. But since this page is served via HTTPS, indicated by the green lock icon on the left. Without VPN, only the fact that I visited Salesforce would be visible. Now here are 4 examples of pages served only via HTTP, meaning that without VPN, everything is visible. Here's what my query to the U.S. Patent Office looks like when searching for patents owned by a competitor. The highlighted circle containing the letter I is not the green lock icon, so this page was served via only HTTP. Therefore, my query string is visible, and others can see that I'm searching for a competitor's patents. My search for my dream job on a recruiter's HTTP-only site is visible to others. My search for my gift on eBay is visible. And most alarming, without VPN, my search for information about my embarrassing health symptom on WebMD is visible to others connected to the same network as me. So the next time you connect your mobile device to a non-corporate network, think about that unseen person in another room at your same hotel, your roommate at home, your brother-in-law in his basement while you're visiting your sister, your kids' friends during a sleepover, and the Airbnb renter in your spare room. Here's what VPN looks like. Without VPN, a black hat user on the same network can see some or all of your network activity. However, when you use that non-corporate network to connect to a corporate VPN server, all that information that the black hat was able to see is now hidden from them. You're connected to the corporate network, and your access to the internet is then made from the corporate network, just as if you were in your office. The consequence of being on the corporate network, at the office, or on VPN is that traffic is usually logged by the company. So while it is your responsibility to ensure that you enable VPN when doing corporate confidential work on a non-corporate network, it is also your responsibility to avoid doing personal work while on a corporate network, including a corporate VPN network.